12:20, and if you're watching this playback, you know what time it is. I want you to see where the fog is still hanging around, as we talked about, and this will be the story even into tomorrow around here with some low clouds, some flurries as we're experiencing now in Idaho Falls. Pocatello looks a little dreary, but the sun is out in Jackson, so you get to the higher elevations, and there's that Carolina blue sky over around Henry's Lake as you head toward Montana. And with that glistening spritz of freezing mist around here, it may make things a little slick on the roadways. Again, the front yard here at the TV station, and you can see what we're dealing with. Light flurries, and you zoom in on it, and you begin to see just how dense it can be at times. And it'll freeze over on the windshield and put that glaze out there with sub-zero wind chills possible today. We've seen those already this morning. Clouds, fog, flurries, and a colder weekend as we get a Sunday snow chance in here. On Viper, just a few flakes showing up here and there as we progress through the morning. High pressures on the top of us. That ridge maintains control until the next front zips through here early Sunday morning and pick the winds up just a little bit out of the southwest. They'll shift and be about 5-6 miles an hour. But you know, any kind of push like that will take these temperatures like we're experiencing here at lunchtime in the teens and drop them down a good 7 or 8 degrees. It's 14 degrees in Jackson. Inverted temp into Driggs. It's 30 there. It's 9 in Soda and 19 in Salmon, 14 in DuBois. And we're feeling the wind chill of 4 below. Into Mackey and Stanley, it feels like it's about 8 into DuBois. We've got a wind chill of 3 in Idaho Falls here at lunchtime. It feels like it's about 8 into Jackson. So with clouds on the breach here for the majority of the valley into tomorrow, things will be overcast. We get some push from this next front on into Sunday, and that's where we start to see some showers cross the I-15 corridor into the backcountry, the eastern highlands and western Wyoming, putting maybe an inch or two on the map, and that low will ease that front through here and just clip the southeastern highlands and maybe put a little dash of snow into the Bear River range and make things a little fresh. And then we get into the day and maybe around Soda, Grace, Lava, you may see some constant snow there into midday right after church and on into Island Park. But the majority of things are just going to get colder around here. We'll track this for you, and what you'll end up seeing is a dusting of snow just by Saturday and colder temperatures. There may be a couple of inches that lands there into the upper highlands between IP, Sugar City, Driggs, Victor, and on over toward Swan Valley with just a fresh coat to make things slick as you try to get back to your regular schedule for Monday and wrap up the month of January. It's going to be 25 this afternoon in McCammon and in Montpelier, Burn, down around Bear Lake, 24 in Soda, 26 in Afton, and still single-digit lows tonight with this just blast of Arctic air that eases in here and really shakes things down. Normally, our highs would be around 26, 27 degrees this time of the year. We should be in the teens and tweens overnight, but we're headed for some single-digit temperatures. Everything's going to remain frozen, so we're not going to have any melting to deal with. There won't be much sunshine either with the cloud cover. It's just that bold glare almost with the sun trying to poke through the low clouds like we're seeing right now. And you can actually, don't look at the sun, but you can see it through the clouds with the mist that is freezing out there and flying around. 22 in Mackey. We'll be down into the single digits, low single digits into Arco, and we'll be right there around 8 degrees for Idaho Falls after we pop 22 for the afternoon. So we've got a little ways to go. Here's a sneak peek at the weekend forecast for IF, Pocatello, and Jackson. We're going to be right there diving back into the 20s. There is a 40 to 50% chance you'll see some snow move through here early Sunday morning. About a 70% chance into Jackson Hole as the temperature continues to drop as we get into the end of the weekend around here. So just know that you may have to deal with some fog and some freezing effects on the windshield and some flurries as well as we get into the back end of the weekend. I'll give you your hometown's extended forecast coming up in the next half hour. Back to you.
Thanks, Jeff.